Hey everyone, and welcome to another Factorio mod spotlight. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me. And I'm glad to be back. I am mostly recovered from last week and the week before. So we are back doing the tiered gas generators mod. So these are pulled in from Factorio 2 basically, but these obviously don't need Factorio 2 to run in this mod. They can be used in vanilla, and they're just another power source alternative. And they look really cool as well. I think they fit pretty well into the Factorio graphic theme. So we have three of them. The game is added, or the mod is added. We have the Gas Power Station 1, Gas Power Station 2, and then of course Power Station 3. So they consume fluid, and they can consume any, basically. They can do heavy oil, light oil, petroleum, or crude oil. For energy, you can input it into any side-ish. So yeah, you can input it into any side. Basically, it will just set all of the inputs to whatever liquid you're inputting there. So we have these three, and each one produces a different amount, obviously. So this one here is going to do 2.4 megawatts, this one 4.8, and this one 7.2. You can see their costs up there. They're not particularly expensive. They do require the previous version, but they're really quite cheap, honestly. So, and then better than Steam Engine 2. So if I set this up to have a drain on it, and I set up some infinite pipes here to input liquids. So if we go ahead and input that there, obviously there's no power being consumed, so these won't work yet. But if we take this, so it's running super slow right now. And you can see it's now being maxed out. So I had to adjust this, but so this one kind of quiet, but it is running fully here. You can see 2.4 megawatts. We go ahead and disconnect that one and then connect. Let's actually use one of these. Connect this one. It is obviously having a little bit of trouble keeping up here. It's a big drain, but there's that one. And then this one here. Much more throaty sound on this, as you can tell. It is a bigger generator. So if we turn them all on at once, they kind of complement each other. Maybe the sound just changes. And then they do produce smoke, which I think looks kind of cool. You know, pretty realistic of like a diesel generator. So you can see in total here, we're doing 13.2 megawatts, each one doing their max. Pretty cool. I think it's a neat alternative power source, and then based on this, you probably could link them together if you wanted to. You could input on one, and then they both will kind of link together and pass the liquid through, which is pretty nice. So there's that. In terms of settings, if we take a look here, we do have settings just in the startup. Make vanilla fluids burnable, which we would want. Gas power station upgrades. You can configure it. There's actually up to 6 different tiers. So you would need to set this before you start your game, but they're obviously all going to do the same thing. They're just going to produce, each one's going to do more power. And then this color scheme, you can change the color scheme as well. The tech, if we search here real quick, we have gas power station, and then, so they're all named the same, but you can see the costs here. And then if you had the other 6 enabled, they would be even more. But overall, pretty neat setup, I think. Pretty cool alternative power option for you. If you're interested, there's a link in the description to the mod portal where you can check it out. If you're interested, very new mod, but very well done. And if you have any questions, thoughts, leave them below. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.